now time for the Mike Wagner Show, powered by Sonic Web Studios. Visit online at sonicwebstudios.com for all your needs. The Mike Wagner Show brings you famous celebrities and amazing people from all over the world. Listen online at themikewagnershow.com and on Facebook, SoundCloud, Spreaker, Spotify, and iHeartRadio. And watch the interview on YouTube. So sit back and relax and enjoy the Mike Wagner Show.
Hey everybody, it's Mike from the Mike Wagner Show, powered by Sonic Web Studios. Visit online at sonicwebstudios.com for all your needs. Looking for a professional website without breaking your budget? Sonic Web Studios is the answer. Sonic Web Studios offers fast, affordable custom web designs that blow the competition away. Call today at 1-800-303-3960. That's 1-800-303-3960. Or email to support at sonicwebstudios.com. Mention the Mike Wagner Show and get 10% off your first order. Sonic Web Studios. Take your image to the next level. Also, the Mike Wagner Show is brought to you by Evan Fine of the Senior Reserve Group. When you start thinking about retirement, who are you going to call about Medicare? Why call the best? Evan Fine of Senior Reserve Group, specializing in Medicare, health, and long-term care insurance. Evan can be reached at 1-800-650-9357. That's 1-800-650-9357. Or email to evanfine@seniorreservegroup.com. Evan is licensed in New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, Connecticut, Delaware, South Carolina, and Florida. Also, the Mike Wagner Show can be heard on the MikeWagnerShow.com. You can also check our Facebook page, facebook.com/The Mike Wagner Show. You can also download and listen on SoundCloud, Spreaker, Spotify, and iHeartRadio, and also watch the interview on YouTube as well. We're here with a very fine gentleman who came from Chattanooga, Tennessee, relocating to Atlanta, where he is currently based. He's appeared on HBO, New Line Cinema. He's worked with Queen Latifah, Monique, Gabrielle Union, and he's been in movies like Bessie, Sleepless Nights, and many more. He's also worked with Usher, Crystal, and also Forrest Whitaker, and many more as well, too. Crystal Fox is the name of the actress as well. And here to tell us all about it, this very unique gentleman coming from Chattanooga to Atlanta, talking about his great experiences and what's he got in store. We're going to find out today, folks. Ladies and gentlemen, from the Peachtree State, Gregory Kelsey. Gregory, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Thanks for joining us today.
Hey, Mike, how you doing? Glad to be here.
Hey, I'm doing great. And you made a nice trek from Chattanooga, heading down to Atlanta, where you're planting your roots in acting. You've appeared in an HBO feature, New Line Cinema. You worked with Queen Latifah, Monique, Gabrielle Union. You also appeared with Usher, Crystal Fox, Forrest Whitaker, and you've been in a couple of features like Bessie and Sleepless Nights, and also some upcoming projects as well, too. And first of all, just tell us how you got started in acting.
Well, I started out, I was trying to get my daughter into it. She was interested in it, and so I signed her up, and at the time she was a minor. And so I signed myself up as well. So if they called her, I'll be going with her. And of course, if they called me, I swear that I was going to kick the doors in and try to pave the way for her. And my first movie was with Queen Latifah and Monique in the movie Bessie, where I played a poker player. Mm-hmm. And that was the beginning of it. And I've been loving it and enjoying it ever since.
That is amazing, too. And were you actually a poker player when you were in the before the film?
No, never played a game of poker before in my life. I enjoy playing cards. I started out playing Old Maid, and that's when I was back in grade school. Mm-hmm. And, of course, I played Tonk and quite a few other games, but never poker. But I had to do what I had to do to make it happen for the scene, and I really enjoyed it. And it was a pleasure doing it, and I just was so fired up to do it. I really enjoyed myself, and that was the beginning of it.
That is amazing. And are you looking to play poker afterwards or willing to learn?
Well, I would like to, but it seems right now that acting has become my main focus. Maybe sometime in my spare time I'll try to pick up a game or two or try to learn something about it. But as of right now, It's kind of busy here in Atlanta, and right now I just don't have time for no poker. It's all about the lights and camera and action.
Or maybe Queen Latifah can show you how to play. And what's it like working with her?
Oh man, she is amazing. I really enjoyed being on the set with her and Monique and quite other people. Michael K. Williams, he played Jack G, and Tika Sumpter and Mike Epps, and I really enjoyed it. But Queen Latifah, I've been keeping my eye on her for a long time, back when she started out as a rapper, and now she's into the acting scene, and it was a pleasure being on the set with her. And when she came out on the set and I saw her, I like to pass out, but I had to hold my composure because I knew I had a job to do. So, yes, she's an amazing young lady.
Yeah, that is amazing too. And of course, that was on HBO, and you can also watch that too. And you also appeared in Sleepless Nights as a patient for Open Road Films, and you acted alongside Gabrielle Union. You can tell us a little bit about the movie as well.
Well, in this business, you got to have tough skin. I did film with Gabrielle Union. She was my nurse, and I was a patient. And when she came in, as I was laying in the bed, and she said a couple of words to me, and at this point in time, I still had to hold my composure, and I knew that I had a job that I had to do. But, like I said, you got to have tough skin in this business. I didn't get shown. It didn't make the cut. I wasn't aired. But, like I said, you get the film, but you never know what's going to be in the movie. But I did take some shots, but it didn't air on television. You just got to have tough skin. You never know if you're going to make it or not. I'll just wait and see. But I really enjoyed the experience.
It does sound like it, too. You're also in Barbershop 3 at the next cut as well, too, as a Chicago police officer in New Line Cinema. You can tell us a little bit about that.
Okay, yeah, it was a pleasure working with Ice Cube and Cedric the Entertainer and Nicki Minaj and Eve and Anthony Amos.
Uh-huh.
I really enjoyed it. That was another one I filmed with them for 2 weeks. I didn't get aired, didn't get not one shot, but like I said, you gotta have tough skin in this business. You never know whether you're gonna make it or not, what's gonna be on and what's not. But like I said, I really enjoyed it, and it's a pleasure experience being out there with some of the people that I grew up watching as a child, and it was just a wonderful experience being on the set with them. I really enjoyed it.
It sounds like you really enjoy yourself in Barbershop 3, and you also appeared in a Tyler Perry movie, Medea's Family Funeral, and you're also in The Banker, starring Samuel Jackson and Anthony Mackie, and plus you're also featured in Queen America with Catherine Zeta-Jones, and you also played in MacGyver Dynasty as well, too, and Black Lightning, so you can just tell us a little bit about that.
Okay, yes, I did. I was featured in the movie Banker, starring Samuel Jackson and Anthony Mackie and Neil Long. And it was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it. Like I said, I was featured. I played a warehouse store owner, and this movie is about the first black banker, which started out in Texas. And like I said, I was featured, and so I'm looking forward to that when it comes out, seeing myself on that one, and I'm just looking forward to many more as they come available. I'm ready to go.
That is amazing. And where can we see this film as well, too, when it comes out?
Okay, now I'm not sure whether it's going to be shown in the movies or it's going to be on Netflix. I'm not sure exactly where it's going to come out, so that's one of the things we never know until, they start hitting the public with it. So you just got to keep your eyes and ears peeled and just kind of watch and see what's going to happen. We really don't know at this point. I don't know. I'm not sure.
And, of course, you can also keep us up to date as well, too. And, of course, you also appear in Queen America along with Catherine Zeta-Jones. You can tell us a little bit about that. Well, first of all, just want to backtrack. What's it like working with Samuel Jackson and Anthony Mackie?
Well, Anthony Mackie and Samuel Jackson, I will touch a little bit about Samuel Jackson. Ironically, he's from my hometown, and it was a pleasure seeing him and working with him. And it's kind of given me hope in that it kind of feels good knowing that somebody's from your hometown is such a great actor, and hope to follow in his footsteps because he's doing a wonderful job. It was a pleasure being there with him. I really enjoyed working with him, and I'm looking forward to seeing that movie when it comes out. Like I said, I will be featured in that one as a warehouse owner, where the first black banker, which Anthony Mackie played, he's going to be coming in and trying to help out the community and putting some money into my business. And it was a joy working with him. And like I said, I hope to follow in some of these guys' boots. Samuel Jackson is one of my favorite actors.
That is amazing, too. And you guys both coming from the same town. And what was it like for him growing up in Chattanooga and yours as well, too? What are the similarities for you guys growing up in Chattanooga for you and Samuel Jackson?
Well, he was a graduate of Riverside High School, was about 4 or 5 miles from where I graduated, which was Kirkman Technical High School, which now is being occupied by the Tennessee Aquarium. So they kind of did away with my school, but it feels kind of good knowing that we was in the same community for his getting our education for his high school, and it's just a joy to know that he's from my hometown and he's in on the silver screen, and I'm looking forward to, like I said, to filling those boots and follow right behind him. I just love the way he comes across with so many characters that he plays, and I'm looking forward to displaying some of my talents as well.
Mm-hmm. That is amazing, too. And, of course, in the movie Queen America with Catherine Zeta-Jones, and you can just tell us a little about what's it like working with Catherine Zeta-Jones.
Well, it was a lot of joy seeing her. Now, she's, of course, married to Michael Douglas, and he was somebody that I grew up with, and it was fun working with her. She has a great sense of humor, and she comes across very articulate, on the screen as well. And I really enjoy it. It's just every day it's like Christmas being on the set, and I just really look forward to every time I'm stepping up there, and it was a joy working with her.
That sounds great as well, too. And we'll get to some of your, a little bit more of your background and some aspirations. Listening to the Mike Wagner Show at the MikeWagnerShow.com. Powered by Sonic Web Studios. Visit online at SonicWebStudios.com for all your needs. Looking for a professional website without breaking a budget? Sonic Web Studios is the answer. Sonic Web Studios offers fast, affordable, custom web designs that blow the competition away. Call today at 1-800-303-3960. That's 1-800-303-3960. Or email to support@SonicWebStudios.com. Mention the Mike Wagner Show. Get 10% off your first order. Sonic Web Studios. Take your image to the next level. Also, the Mike Wagner Show is brought to you by Evan Fine of the Senior Reserve Group. When you start a business or own a business for a while, who are you going to call for sole proprietorship insurance? Why not call the expert, Evan Fine of Senior Reserve Group, for all your health insurance needs. Evan can be reached at 1-800-650-9357. That's 1-800-650-9357. Or Evan Fine at SeniorReserveGroup.com. Licensed in 7 states, in New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, Connecticut, Delaware, South Carolina, and Florida. Also, the Mike Wagner Show can be heard on the MikeWagnerShow.com. You can also check our Facebook page, Facebook.com/The Mike Wagner Show. You can also download and listen on SoundCloud, Spreaker, Spotify, and iHeartRadio, and also watch the interview on YouTube as well. We're here with Chattanooga raised and now in Atlanta-based Gregory Kelsey, the actor who appeared on HBO, New Line Cinema. Worked with Queen Latifah and Bessie, also with Monique. Also featured in Sleepless Nights with Gabrielle Union. He also worked with Usher, Crystal Fox, Forrest Whitaker, and more. And also worked with Samuel Jackson from his hometown, and also along with Anthony Mackie and Catherine Zeta-Jones. He has a very interesting background. And first of all, before we get into more what's up and coming, and you've been in TV and you've been in show business for a little bit as well too. And who are some of your favorite actors, and what are some of your favorite TV shows growing up?
Okay, Some of my favorite actors are